Well, hello everyone. This is Raquel, and it is the 29th of August, and we are 21 days past the 8-8 portal, the Lion's Gate. And I don't know about you, but the last 21 days has felt like at least 21 months. It's been an extraordinary month of really intense energies, which is become our new normal. We are sitting at the end of a gateway opening once again that is all part of continuing to anchor onto the planet the new light architectures while we continue to dismantle the old magnetics. And many of us are watching this play out in the outer reality in so many ways. But we are part of witnessing what is transpiring across the globe. And of course, we're only seeing what is being told to us. We're seeing a narrative that is orchestrated by something outside of ourselves. We're seeing portions of the true reality that is happening. As that has always been the case when we go to the media or the internet or anything else to find out about world events. But it's also super important to understand and remember that so much of what is transpiring we're not even aware of. It's always interesting to find the balance of what we're being shown by those who have the ability or the control to give us an understanding of the outer world and what we are sensing within ourselves. This is one of the reasons so many of us, I know myself included, really, we don't watch the news, we don't read the newspapers. Some of us are on Facebook because it's a way to keep in contact with friends. And in that arena, we're seeing again people's opinions and the media's understanding of what they want to bring forward, playing out and shared. But it's super important to understand that as we continue on this trajectory, on this ascension process, that everything will continue to be heightened. And it is just part of the process of taking down, of breaking the old magnetics, taking them apart, and with that, how it plays out in our 3D reality. But in the same time, we are preparing the platform for the new. And so there's a heightened energy everywhere right now. There's a heightened energy on everything that is taking place on the world stage, most of which we really don't even know about. And the energies that are coming onto the planet that are preparing the platform, the architecture for the new reality that we are also going to be witnessing in the months and years to come. But it's always a balance that we have to stay within as we tread through these energies. And our focus is one that is extremely important. But one of the other things that is really playing a big part in this process is where we are actually putting our focus. And oftentimes, right now, especially over the last couple of months, it's really been about self-care. It's been about taking care of ourselves, keeping ourselves in our hearts, operating from that mode of just seeing the world from a higher perspective. But one of the things that we need to remember as well is how powerful we truly are. We know that we are here on mission. We know that this is why we came in to be a part of this time in cosmic history when we are changing over into a whole new platform, a whole new vibration, frequency, way of being, that we are incredibly powerful. And so, although we often step back and are just trying to maintain, we're trying to keep our balance in this ever changing platform and world that is in constant state of upheaval right now. It's important to also remember, as we take care of ourselves, our frequencies and our intentions and our thoughts go a long way in holding the field. And many don't really recognize their own power. They don't recognize the impact that you can have in the world. We think we're small. We think we're, isolated to one region. And we've been brought up to think that we are small and unimpactful. Is that a word? I think it might be a word. But the truth of the matter is we are incredible light beings. And as we continue to strengthen our own bodies, our own energy fields, our own light bodies, also remember that we have the capability and we have the power to truly influence on an energetic level. And so many of us have been in kind of survival mode the last couple of years with everything going on with what we've gone through in 2020. And geez, we're almost through 2/3 through 2021. It has been an incredible ride of trying to find our center, trying to find our balance in such a chaotic world. But it is also important to realize that we can make an impact with our thoughts, with our intended focus. And although many of us cannot see what is coming, we don't have the crystal balls. None of us do it. We've never done what we're doing on this planet anywhere else. And so how it's all going to play out is still relatively unknown. But when we focus, when we actually move into our hearts and focus with the simple idea of bringing everything into alignment, that word is very powerful, alignment. That doesn't require you to understand what that alignment looks like. It doesn't ask that everyone come into, a state of harmony. It's alignment for what is trying to take hold on this planet. And so I just want to encourage you. We forget that we are here as powerful beings when we get stuck in this perpetual survival mode, which so many have been in the last 18 months because of the state of the world, because of everything that is breaking apart. But I'm just here to remind you of the power of your thought process, the power of your energy, because you are truly multidimensional. You are a quantum being of light that happens to be having a human experience, and a very human one at that. But when you can take time to actually think about being in service, and that service from an energetic standpoint of one, just holding the entire world in a state of alignment, holding that vision of alignment. It's a very powerful word. And when we do that, when we can actually imagine send our frequency, our thoughts, our energy, our intention into bringing the planet and everything upon her, everything within her, into alignment. That goes a long way into helping solidify the fields, helping to build that energetic platform that is being dismantled on one end and birthed on another. And we forget, we've been in so much of a survival mode for the most part. We'll go through these waves of intense energetics, intense for our bodies, intense for our emotions. And it feels often as if we're just kind of on this massive roller coaster. But on top of all of that, if you can find the moment in your day where you can actually be in service. Be in service to humanity. Be in service, because that is really why we're here. We're going through this process individually, but we're also incredibly impactful as a collective. And so as we see everything happening and playing out on the world stage, oftentimes we can't comprehend why. We don't have the bigger picture of what is going on, but we do have the power to hold the frequency of bringing everything into divine alignment. And so as we continue this journey, I invite you to remember how powerful you are, to remember your mission of why we are here. Yes, we're all human, having a human experience, but that's not truly why we embodied at this time in conscious history, in moving the trajectory of what consciousness means and how to embody and live it as the bridge.